Hello survivors, hope everything is going good. Hope you're surviving. The end of the Pick Your Sides event, of course, has come along, and I have picked my side on both regions, and I picked the same side. On both regions I picked Dwight, and for Dwight, I don't know what it was. I just really liked the amount of damage, single target damage that he could put in. I thought he was something that it can be quite hard to get a hold of, and if there was a promotion of a premier character, I thought his rush was pretty nice. His damage numbers pretty high, his health's a little low. He isn't major tanky, but it isn't ridiculously low, and with a Tyrese leader or just with a decent weapon, be buffed up and be pretty nice. I took Dwight on both regions, and I missed out, of course, on Jesus. I didn't get a second comic. I didn't really push for anything. I didn't get any war tokens. Didn't do any pulls there, which was, I was hoping that we'd get one pull, maybe a roadmap, but it wasn't to be. And with the release of this Decapitate specialist skill, which is going to be coming soon, any enemies killed by a character who has Decapitate as a special skill cannot be revived. It just sends out a small nerf in the way of revived characters. Of course, someone actually has to have that. So I think having my singular revive, which I do, I have got the this guy, and I can upgrade him. And I'm quite close to getting the extra 2 needed, but I'm going to wait for the next faction level up to do anything here. But I have got Dwight to tier 3, just working on his rush a little bit now, and he's already quite useful. He's quite useful in survival road. He's in my crit team just because if I come up against any like major problematic individuals, like a strong character, basically I can get that stun off, and then everyone's putting in loads more damage. Minus 80% defense is huge, so obviously rely on crits on farm stages for walkers, but still it's pretty useful. I think once he's maxed out it'll be pretty nice. I'm pretty happy. Hopefully you guys are happy. If there's anyone in particular that you went for, just feel free to say in chat. My main reason I went for this guy was because I had SR Jesus, and I thought he was a pretty premium character. If the other Jesus maybe revived too, I might have gone for it. I think originally the SR Jesus revived the entire team, like it was really overpowered, and then they changed the rush a little bit. But yeah, I'm happy with the character, I'm happy with the event. A lot of people were annoyed with the second comic being promoted and being sold. I didn't have any problem with that. That's how Scopely needs. Scopely needs to make money for people to be able to play for free. I don't play for free. I do buy the monthly pass, but I haven't bought straight up coins for since last year. Probably like I think it was October was the last time I bought coins. So if you're someone who buys coins and likes to do pulls, that's great. Thank you for funding the game so I can play effectively and so other people can play. But I think the way they did the Negan event was really bad. It was basically the same as this event, but you didn't get a free 5-star, and you effectively, they gave you a couple of tries. Effectively you had to pay to have a really good chance, and that was really off. Whereas this event they gave you a free 5-star if you just farmed a little bit, and it wasn't even that hard. I got enough materials, enough items and stuff to get Jesus. I got enough for another one. It wasn't hard to get these bits, and these guys are tier 4. As you can see, they're already tier 4, but they're in teams. Oh yeah, that's weird. That is strange. Oh yeah, they are. Anyway, I didn't think it was selecting them because they're greyed out. I'm pretty sure they're tier 4. Maybe it's because they're on a mission or something. But anyway, obviously didn't get a comic. But these markers were actually pretty easy to get in the end with the finale roadmap and the other roadmaps. I did see people like saying about Rick badges and stuff like 2 or 3 weeks in, and I was like, I must have at least twice the amount needed for Rick. So there were people who just weren't really farming it. So yeah. So that's going to be the end of this video. Should have another video up by the end of the month. Obviously, my monthly pulls. I don't think I'm going to have an extreme amount of pulls this month. It's going to be a lot of training ground. I've got a couple of tokens. There might be another war before the end of the month. I'm not sure. I've got a couple of prestige pulls. Quite a few 4-star. Very close to 5-star recruits, so maybe, who knows, still got a week, so you never know. I'm gonna have the 5-star recruit token scavenger mission pop very soon, so I only need like 1500, and like, if I get lucky from a war, that could be all we needed. So hopefully you guys did get your character, hopefully, and hopefully become useful for you in your defense teams, your attack teams. And I hope that Scopely decide to do another event like this in like a couple of months' time, where it's like a long-winded event. You know, it was what, 5-6 weeks. It's like 40 odd days at least. And I don't mind really long events like that as long as they have breaks in between. I like the smaller events as well that are like a week long and a bit more intense, and I like them to mix it up a little bit. But this was really successful, probably the best event they've done so far, just because you know, you got a free 5-star if you actually just farmed it a bit. I know a lot of people are complaining, so yeah, so see you next time, keep surviving, and yeah, hopefully you got your 5 stars that you wanted. Goodbye.